was a featured performer at the very first Inspired Word show. 2009. So that's a long time for a person. That's a very long time for a poet. And that's a long time for a woman. So tonight is really exciting for me because I'm going to share with you guys some new work. Talk a little bit about sort of where I've been and what's been going on, and where I am now. And we're going to have some special guests up with us tonight, so show the love throughout the piece. And I really hope you like it. And as always, please make noise if you're feeling it.
Yeah. Yeah. Woo.
If every poem is the same poem, which I think it is, and if every moment is like the extension of some big moment, which I think it is, then this is the same performance. Like, we've done this, right? Except that we haven't, and except that I'm wrong. And except that what I think actually has nothing to do with what is and what is not. I mean, God, that is so arrogant. And I think sometimes that's the way I can see because I have been being my own parent. And so sometimes I can come across with a lot of judgment. And I don't really want to do that. So I'm going to ask your patience because there's a lot that I'm coming up against. And I get in my own way with my attitude, too. I've always done it, especially back when I was a student. I tried to be funny and unique, but sometimes it was just mean. And I don't mean it, and I don't want it. And the only way that my attitude will be worth it, the good stuff about it, is if it works. Long term. And it will, but I have work to do. Still. I need to move. And then be moved, and then shake it loose. I am the only one who can free myself. And I swear I just realized this like last week, because I am the only way that I can get free of my defense mechanisms, of all the ways I cope, and all of the ways that I make it easy, because I am done with having what hurts and what doesn't work feel familiar. That is a familiar hell. I am the only one who can wiggle my way out of myself. But there I go again, right? Setting myself up for freedom, but only with a limitation, D. It has to be you. It's got to be just me, alone, one. And I just don't think that's true. I think it takes 2, or 3, or 4, or 5, or 6, or 7 other someones, because this life that we live is a chosen one. So I say, come. Come to me. Come to me. I find myself thinking this, sitting, saying it out loud, constantly. Come to me, poetry. Come to me, money. Come to me, you, whoever you are, as you are becoming. Come to me, career. Come to me, prayer. Come to me, mother. Come to me, nature. Come to me, spirit. Come to me, useless. I have to come to it. I have to come to it. It is as if I woke up, walked the mountaintop, met myself, and asked for an apprenticeship. Can I please sit beside my own throne and relearn all who I am, lady? Can I become a expert in my own tasting and plating? I must know how best it is my own ingredients grow, because we've gone through a few rounds of crops now. So what do you say we break? Maybe we put a few new seeds. Heart to table. Table to paper. You are so much different than you were, Dee. So how will you re-enter? I don't know. Yes, you do. Answer. I've just been staring at walls. Well, how is that going to help you get you what you want? It's not. Well, what are you going to do? I don't know. I'm blocked. I mean, I just sat so long with the things that I want, and now they feel like things that I've lost, and so then that's where I put my focus, and I know I'm not moving forward because I'm not moving inward. Like, I know this. So, how will I re-enter? I'll defer to my center. And I start to remember.
In all the old familiar places,
Myself, younger.
that this heart of mine embraces,
My father.
all day
My anger.
in that small cafe,
But I forgot about my gut.
the park across the way,
What can I tell my own knots after so many years of telling myself that I am not?
the children's carousel,
My womb's 360 degrees have the ability to encompass anything.
the chestnut tree,
And I don't know of anything
the wishing well.
stronger than the space I hold within me. I'm slowly experiencing an expansiveness.
In every lovely summer's day,
Because I'm confronting everything I'm coming up against.
in everything that's light and gay,
It starts with forgiveness.
I'll always think of you that way.
I am sorry.
I'll find you
And
in the morning sun,
I forgive you.
and when the night is new,
Diana, we forgive you too.
I'll be looking at the moon, but I'll be seeing you.
And then the mountains start to move. And I like to think I'm a mess, right? But I ignore my success, which is the company I keep. I swear, you guys, the people I know make me feel so lucky. And because my name is Greek, my spirit animal is maybe Socrates, I think. And when I was growing up, I was like younger, free-spirited hippie, and I thought I should have been born in the 60s, like time had displaced me. And maybe it did then, but now, I'm in my 30s, and I sort of feel like I should have been born during the dialectic, during the time of philosophy, where you would have to come up with a point of view and then have to discuss and defend it. Because I swear to God, there's nothing I like more than a good conversation. There's really nothing like the way I respect it. I mean, to me, nothing even comes close to the elasticity of listening. So how can you not make feel like connected your priority? Am I wrong to do that?
Nope.
I mean, some people ask me why I'm not attached. And it's because I am fully satisfied with what I have. You guys, I have the best friends ever. Look at this community of people. You guys are all here. And I swear to God, you ignite me and challenge me and force me to grow and get better. And listen, everyone I know is a traveler. It's like, how did we all get here? How did we all meet each other? And how many more are there? Because I'm 31 and I feel behind. And that is because I've prioritized. I've been concerned with finding my tribe. You know what? I have. So how can I now be mad and want that time back? My friends have been my navigation. You guys have been my guide. The coming together of, the coming together with is my compass. It is just how I am designed. And something I can't quite make sense of yet is my strong sense of direction. But I think it was ignited when my father died. And I also think it is my best quality to date. The way I can see someone or something, I'm just want to readjust myself and figure out how it is I can relate. How can it be about more than just me? Because everyone I meet is an opportunity to see the world a little bit differently than I would see if it was just me. And my God, it's so true. I'm seeing so much more now. And there's also you.
I'm gonna love you
This surprise of a person.
like nobody's loved you.
The perfect combination of total ease and a challenge.
Come rain or come shine.
And you never know how people are going to be from the way they're packaged. People always think I'm really progressive, but I'm secretly old-fashioned. And so are you.
I guess when you met me,
How did you find your way to me?
it was just one of those things.
You're born at the wrong time, too.
Don't ever bet me, 'cause I'm gonna be true if you let me.
You're gonna love me like nobody's loved me.
Come rain or come shine.
I want to have wild, adventurous success with you. And I want to live under the same roof. And I wanted to be in a city in north that rhymes with your name. And I want to live near the port so I can hear the ships coming. Especially in the middle of the night when I know you'll be heavy sleeping. And I am a little lighter in the dark. I like to stay awake when I am dreaming. And I also want cobblestone below our home. And to all of the above, you will agree because you know how much I love to walk. And you know how much I love to listen to the sea. And also because you want these same things. You have a trust in me. A trust that feels like support. A trust that like I will just do my part and I will make our family art. But some of this is similar to one from a different era. I have a little bit of experience with love from afar. I found myself saying this to someone before. You feel like a soldier away at war. And I am proud to think about what you will lose and what you will win and what you have been fighting for. But there is a romantic woman in me that also longs to see you knock on the glass and pull off the strap of your army bag as I open the front door. But you are different than him because you are not at war. You don't embody any sort of torture. You're just in the midst of learning how it is you like to discover. And that I'll stick around for.
High as a mountain and deep as a river.
Anything for discovery.
Come rain or come shine.
You guys, I'm starting to think a little differently about love. I'm starting to think of it as an uncovering of. Like archaeology. Like, I am dusty. You must use your hands for me. And I don't think it's a one-time thing, discovery. And I don't even think you're always finding something new. I imagine actually the very best feeling would be discovering something again and again and again that I already knew. I think that word is familiar. And I think that's what probably makes it family. Like, you would feel learned to me. Like a grammar rule that didn't quite make sense, but when you use the letters together, it really does look better. And whoever you are, as you are on your way to me, will know something, and that is that someone knows you, and that someone will be me. And like every good rule, there's always an exception, but you know what? We're going to be it. We who are adept at language will learn how to conjugate. We will rearrange and wrap our limbs around one another like letters. Masculine, feminine, gerund endings written in the air together. Until like a 7th grader at a spelling bee, I am able to write your entire self on the palm of my hand invisibly. And I will hold you up. And I will look at you from every angle very carefully. and then I will use you in a sentence before I announce that you make perfect S-E-N-S-E to me.
Happy together.
I want to know you forever.
Unhappy together.
For however long it takes, so that when one of us makes a wrong turn or a mistake, we just turn to each other and look at things in their broken place.
And won't it be fine?
And of all the places we turn, I bet my favorite will be a little to the left. I want to just be able to turn my neck and have there be you. Us two. Always separate, but next to.
'Cause I'm with you always. I'm with you rain or shine. Rain or shine.
Mr. Brandon Jones on the guitar. Mr. Tyler Ridenbark on the harmonica. We're gonna go down south.
So we'll be setting up.
Feel free to move around.
They start right at 10. We have a band that's coming. Start getting set up. The band is starting right